Today, I want to talk about how to navigate ships in ice. Now, in my previous career in the shipping industry, when I was sailing, I was fortunate enough to visit a lot of colder regions, colder ports, and learn a lot about ice navigation. I recollect my first encounter with ice navigation was way back in 1998, and our ship was moving from Europe to Canada, and we were sailing around the coast of Newfoundland. Now, in winters, the water actually freezes into ice, and this ice can be sometimes 1 to 2 meters thick. This is thick, solid ice through which the ship has to cut and move. And this solid ice actually puts a lot of pressure. It puts a lot of resistance for the ship's forward movement. So that is one of the challenges when you navigate in ice conditions. The other challenge is the outside temperature is typically falls down, is very low, and if the wind is blowing, the ambient temperature can be really, really low. It's called wind chill. And I still recollect the lowest temperature I have encountered actually was around minus 40 degrees centigrade. And then, of course, if it is snowing and there's a lot of snow which piles up on decks, then it makes working outside on decks very dangerous. So navigating in ice is not an easy experience. Now, ships which navigate in ice are actually called ice class ships. These ships are specially designed, they have special characteristics. For example, these ships are made up of special steel. The hull, the external structure is made of special steel. The steel is much, much thicker. It's ice grade steel, which can withstand ice pressure. It can also withstand a lot of temperature variations because sometimes you may be navigating in ice conditions, sometimes you may be navigating in warmer conditions. The ship shape is also very unique and streamlined. It's much sharper in the forward region so that it aids in cutting through the ice. Then these ice class ships need to have very powerful engines because you need to overcome the pressure and resistance of ice to move the ship ahead. And then there are a lot of other features like special heating arrangements to keep the cabins warm and so on. So you need to be on ice class ships to actually navigate through these ice conditions. If you are working on navigating on ordinary ships, then you will not be able to move through ice. Those ships will typically get stuck in ice, and because they are not designed to move in ice, and the ice pressure will build in. And what will happen is the ship will eventually become immobile, and ordinary ships will get sort of stuck there, and they will have to rely on some external assistance to come and rescue them. The other important characteristics of navigating in ice is also looking out for something called leads. But these leads are small openings in ice. So as the ship is moving, you have to constantly look at these small openings in ice through which you move the ship ahead, and these openings start moving, opening up further. So you start creating a small channel through which you can navigate. If you're not able to find and create these leads, again, what happens is a lot of ice pressure can start building around your ship, and eventually it can make your ship completely immobile, which is not a safe condition to be in. So being on an ice class ship and constantly looking for leads are important sort of aspects of navigation in these ice conditions. Now, why am I telling you this today? Because this happens with us in life as well. A lot of times, we actually end up behaving like an ordinary ship. We feel that we are stuck somewhere. We feel that external conditions freeze us. We become stuck. We are not able to move ahead. And that is a time when I think all of us have to think about transforming ourselves inside out, becoming the need to transform, and then transforming ourselves inside out, and changing from feeling like an ordinary ship to actually navigating boldly like an ice class ships. And how do you transform yourself is by becoming aware of your own uniqueness, right? Your unique strengths, your unique values, your unique experiences, your gifts, your superpowers, your, as a person, your uniqueness, which can actually help you propel ahead. We also have to continuously look for leads, because what happens in life is we develop a set of beliefs, thinking patterns, mindsets as we grow up, and these help us to become successful in life up to a certain point, and beyond a certain point, these themselves hold us back. So what we also need to be aware is constantly looking out for these small leads. And in the context of life, these leads could be, small openings, a small shift in perspective, a new way of thinking, a new insight, which you are not aware of. Because we are typically not aware of our blind spots. But if we are able to find these small leads, small shift in the way we look at things, it can mean a lot in terms of us moving ahead in life. And sometimes a small shift in perspective, a new insight can make a massive difference in the way you show up, both in personal and professional life. So I hope you find this comparison between navigating in NICE and how do you move ahead in life relevant. Do share your feedback in the comment section, and I'll see you on the other side.